I've just been scammed. I'm also busy baking bread while I'm doing pottery. The dough is currently rising. I do have a meeting for an interior design project at 2, so I'm trying to get the bread done and baked and the pottery done before I need to leave for that, because I don't know how long it's going to take and I don't want to risk leaving anything longer than it should. My niece Isabel was born early this morning, and I thought I'd make a little birthday plate for her made on her actual birthday. So I've rolled out the slab. I'm just waiting for it to dry a little bit so that I can shape it. It's currently still too wet. And then this, what I'm working on now, is a butter dish. So I have made a butter dish before, but with a lot of room for improvement. So a few things that I learned is make it bigger than you think. And to also keep it very simple, just do straight up sides. Last time I tried to taper up the top and I just made everything smaller, and then let it dry very slowly so that it doesn't warp, because there's nothing more annoying than a warped butter dish every time you want to use it. So that's what I'm working on now. So the idea is for this to be a fish. This is essentially what it would look like when fired. So to give an idea, kind of like that. Yeah, I think it came out quite cute. I've also started a new interior design project. So it's for a solar business, and in the front of their warehouse, or like their storefront, they just want renovations done. So I did the site measurements on Tuesday and drew it up onto a floor plan. So now I'm at the design stage and sourcing furniture, making design boards. They want a realistic 3D rendering as well. So yeah, it's gonna be quite fun. Anyway, so that's what I've been working on this week, and I'll just carry on taking you through the rest of the design side of things.
Sunlight on the sea reminds me of where we used to be. Your hair caught in the wind like a sail, you're drifting far from me. In my mind we're playing hide and seek, guiding me while the waves silence speak. You're gone but still you're with me. You will always be my love. Always be my love. My love.
Because it's such an industrial building, but they're wanting it a bit elevated, I've gone more for the darker fabrics, leather and metal. I've just been looking all over yellow. This is always the first place that I would look for absolutely anything. Not sponsored, wish it was. Their stuff is so nice and fairly reasonably priced compared to most of the furniture that I've seen.
You are in my blood, I'm pouring weak. You're hiding in the waves, you sigh and speak. You're gone but still you're with me. You will always be my love. Always be my love.
Done some renderings of the design. What I haven't put in this render is they have a big hydro turbine which we want to put here and convert it into a coffee station. This wall and this wall is currently exposed grey brick like this, and I'm wanting to paint that just to elevate this area a little bit more, which I got these from a showroom the other day for Semcrete. And this is kind of the idea, this effect of the wall. Obviously ignore all of the decor and stuff in front of it. These are all the color options and I like the dark one. I'm trying to figure out for the bathrooms, because the hallway will be dark like this, maybe to do the bathrooms in this lighter color or like a green. Like, should we bring in a pop of color? I'm not sure. This is green on the wall, so it's very subtle, natural looking green. And then this is the other render I've done. So this is just looking from the other way. The last render was looking this way. Here's the couches and the coffee table here. So the bathrooms are through there, which is what I mean by it being a dark hallway. So I want the bathrooms to be lighter. This is busy rendering. It's been going for about half an hour and it's only 14% through. Anyway, so I'm just going to leave this running and let it render. In the meantime, I just got ready for some Pilates, and yeah, I'm just gonna go to Pilates while I'm waiting for that, and then hopefully it's done by the time I get back. But yeah, my work day is done. Also, in other news, I've really gotten into golf, which I never would have expected, but I played my first 18 hole last Sunday, which was fun. I didn't think I'd be able to get through a full 18, but it's really not as bad as I thought it would be. Obviously not good, but I shot on the front 9 a 67 and then on the back 9 a 59. I also did change clubs halfway through because I was like, this isn't working for me, whatever club I was using. And as soon as I changed it, I was like, this is so much better. So I wish I just did that from the beginning. But anyway, room for improvement. Anyway, I really need to go. I don't want to be late. It's Saturday, so super chill day today. I've just set up outside to do my nails. I'm gonna take this nail polish off because they're a bit outgrown. Also, I'm trying out contacts because I'm just tired of wearing glasses all the time. I don't know if you can even tell if I'm wearing. Anyway, let me do my nails. Next week we're going on a camping trip to Mana Pools, which is going to be quite fun. That's like North Zimbabwe on the Zambezi River. Apparently there's been a lot of lions in the camp lately. Like, it's very common for elephant and hyena and stuff to go through, but obviously you don't really want to encounter a lion where you're sleeping. We're leaving on Tuesday, coming back Saturday, and we're going with Nate's family. But yeah, that's gonna be exciting. This is gel, so I gotta take it off with acetone. Don't judge me if I'm doing it wrong. I'm just do what works. I've just been scammed. Okay, quick story. Take a step back. I am saving up and trying to set up my own pottery studio, and I've slowly been getting things. I've got a kiln, I've got a pottery wheel, just been slowly setting it up. And with running a kiln here in Zimbabwe, the kiln needs to run for about 11 hours, and we hardly have electricity here, like through the grid. We call it zesa. So there's hardly any zesa, and we obviously can't run a kiln off of an inverter system. So the most reliable thing would be to just run it off of a generator. And obviously for a generator to run something like a kiln for such a long period of time, it needs to be a big generator. Anyway, so I went half-half with my brother-in-law, who needed to set one up for their house anyway, and we decided to order it, and it's now been a month, more than a month later, still haven't received it, still hasn't been sent. There's apparently always delays, whatever. The people are really good at communication, answers calls, whatever, but yeah, we did a bit of digging. Turns out the company does not exist, and that money basically just disappeared, which obviously sucks because that's all my savings. I saved up through working in architecture and other means to be able to like slowly start setting up my pottery studio, and it felt like I was so close to having a running system working and being able to fire and set up stuff, and this happens and it's just like pushed me back, because I kind of need to start from not really the beginning, but the beginning again with saving up to be able to get a generator. And yeah, so that absolutely sucks, and obviously it's my fault. I did the order, I found the website, and I should have done better research in it before, and I know that now. I wish I didn't learn with such a large sum of money, but yeah, I'm laughing about it now because I've already processed through everything. But it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it, and I just need to keep moving forward. So yeah, that's a little frustration. But like I mentioned before, I have got a pottery wheel now, which is so exciting. It's a second-hand wheel, just like the kiln, second-hand, and I think it's so cute. It's yellow, and I can't wait to set it up properly and start making things. Okay, all of that aside, I am currently busy sewing a dress for my friend. I am following a pattern. I'll link the pattern down below, and hopefully it goes well.
I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head. We got nothing to was in your hand. When I was young, I thought control would lead me to an ending road, and heavy metal seemed to be the only thing that was for me. And I saw the angels coming down, and they sang a song and sang it loud.
Thanks so much for watching. As always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot more than you may think, and it's free. Also follow me on my socials. My ceramic Instagram is klay.ceramics.ws. WS stands for Wendy Stone, and then my social Instagram is wens.stone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time where I try out my pottery wheel for the first time. Bye!